Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll be doing a review on these Nazo boxing pro fight gloves. So stay tuned. All right guys, so today we'll do a close-up weigh-in and review on the Nazo Boxing Pro Fight Gloves. Got mine in black and gold in 10 ounces. These are a lace-up glove only because they are a pro fight glove. And Nazo Boxing is really known for their punching bags, their heavy bags. If you're subscribed to my channel, you probably remember the review I did on their 4-foot, 135-pound XL bag in the same colorway that Mayweather uses at his gym, the black and yellow. Probably my favorite heavy bag to date, and their heavy bags have been used by a lot of pro and elite boxers out there. But they also do make boxing equipment as well. So these are a full genuine leather construction, really similar in terms of sizing to my Promex Combatiente. Russian boxer, kind of has that same look and feel. And this uses a combination of horsehair and foam in the hand compartment, which gives it a much more broken and flexible feel. You see here it has that 10 ounces in black with the Nazo Boxing and kind of the cursive script, polyester nylon liner. You have, I'd say, about an inch of medium to soft density foam padding on the back of the flat cuff. And I'd say about 1/4 of an inch on the inside cuff that goes all the way to right about here and ends to right about there on this side. Gold thumb piping, ventilated thumb, as well as ventilated palm. I'd say a medium-sized grip bar and a leather attached thumb. There's the logo on the back, established 1997, design manufacturer, Nazo Boxing. So that's pretty much it. It has one other colorway, I believe it's a silver, that you can check out on their website as well. So let's go ahead and put this on the scale so you guys can see how much these weigh and show you guys just the stitching. Kind of close up, real clean glove. Looks really good. The thumb meets the index finger. So let's see how much these weigh. So the left glove is right at 9.6, so a little hair underweight, and the right glove is at 9.5. So they're pretty much exactly on weight. They're not exactly 10 ounces. Again, I'm not sure what the boxing commission or the sanctioning body that approves the gloves, how far off weight they can be, but they're pretty close to 10 ounces. But they're exactly on weight with each other, which is good to see. So let's go ahead and do the review. Hey, what's up guys? Carlo here, and today I'm doing a review on the Nazo Boxing Pro Fight Gloves. I got mine in the black and gold colorway. You can also get this in a white and silver as well as a blue and silver, 10 or 8 ounces. I got mine in 10 ounces, and it's a lace-up closure only glove, obviously, because it is a pro fight glove. Now, Nazo Boxing, historically, they're really known for their heavy bags. They also have double end bags and other kinds of boxing equipment, but heavy bags is kind of their bread and butter. And obviously I did a review on my Nazo bag last year in the black and yellow. That's their 4-foot XL 135-pound heavy bag. It's my favorite by far, still is. And a lot of pro boxers, Mayweather, Triple G, use their bags, and they've been really popular in the boxing community. With that being said, they do make boxing gloves. You know, obviously they're not as well known for their boxing gloves as they are their bags, but nonetheless, they have a really solid fight glove that I'm showing you today. Now, the first thing that I noticed, like I do with a lot of my equipment when I first pull it out of the boxes, a lot of times I've gone through so many different gloves that I see similarities between brands, and this one really looks similar to the Grant style of pro fight glove, Russian boxer, but even more so like the Promex Combatiente, as well as the Hayabusa pro fight gloves in horsehair. They all share kind of the similar profile, size, sleekness, horsehair foam padding in the hand compartment, same thumb profile. And this particular glove, I wouldn't be surprised if it's maybe made by the same manufacturer the title uses for the Promex Combatiente gloves. Not saying that they are, but there's definitely a lot of similarities in the type of leather and the overall feel of the glove. Now, that being said, let's kind of go over the design of the glove. It's full genuine leather construction. The leather here has a much more satin kind of look to it. It's not super grainy. It's a little bit more on the smoother side, although you can see the texture of the leather. These are made in Pakistan. The only indicator of the branding here would be the Nazo logo on the back of the glove that they use on their heavy bags and their equipment, as well as the script kind of cursive writing on the inside of the wrist right there. And it also has 10 ounces. The gold on here is not a metallic gold. It's more of like a pearl shiny gold, which I like. The metallic sometimes is a little bit too flashy for some, so I like the fact that they stick with the gold, but it's not overly metallic. And you have the black piping around the cuff, about an inch of soft to medium density padding on the back of the wrist on the flat cuff. Rotating over to the palm side, you have the split palm, obviously the gold on the outside, black on the inside, medium-sized grip bar, ventilated holes on the fingertip area, as well as on the thumb, a leather attached thumb right there, gold piping around the thumb, black piping on the inside, nice long laces, double stitching over and reinforced to the outside palm. About a 1/4 inch of padding all the way up to right about here on the outside of the wrist and right about here on the inside of the wrist. And then a polyester nylon liner on the inside that keeps everything nice and cool and comfortable. Now, with anything that you get that's considered a pro fight glove, oftentimes the padding, especially if it's this horsehair foam combination, is really meant for sustained long-term use for like hitting a heavy bag. You can use it for the mitts, obviously. You can use it for the heavy bag, but if you're going to compare it to a standard bag glove or a training glove, it just doesn't have the durability properties you would with a glove that's designed to be used for training and hitting the bag. So do keep that in mind. I know a lot of people ask me, hey, you know, I want to get these 8 to 10 ounce fight gloves. Do you think they'll last a long time on the bag? And typically they don't, just because, again, there's not enough padding in here that you would get in a training bag or a bag glove that will last a lot longer for the amount of abuse you're going to put it through. So just keep that in mind. Quality-wise, these gloves are actually really nice. I was really impressed by these. The leather looks really clean. I've had this for almost a month now. I've been using this part of my rotation, specifically more on the mitts. I've used them on the bag too. Excellent pop because of that horsehair foam padding on the inside. But no issues with stitching. The foam has stayed true. You know, the split palm looks really good. The leather is done really nicely. The double stitching is nice and symmetrical. Laces are good. The piping has stayed good. You know, the area where the index finger meets the thumb and that attached thumb looks really clean. All the leather under the fingertips is done nicely. The outside edges is all clean. The glove itself is pretty well balanced. I mean, you have a good amount of balance between the glove. It's not a very top-heavy glove at all. So balance is really good. Padding is true on the back of the wrist, as well as on the inside. Thumb looks really clean. And overall, a really nice glove. No flaws that I can find on this glove. So overall, really nice construction. Now, comfort of the glove is, to me, is probably the most prominent thing I love about this glove is the comfort. Just like Combatiente, the Russian Boxer Pro Fight gloves, you can make an excellent fist with these. Thumb position is perfect. You really can't get any much better than that when it comes to the thumb. The inside thumb actually uses it feels like a different material than the rest of the inside liner. It uses almost like a sponge foam on the back of the thumb. But it's nice and long and you don't jam at the top. So that feels really good and it's really nice and comfortable. You can see it's really broken in right from the factory. I mean, probably one of the more broken in gloves that you can find. And you can make a really nice tight fist with that. The combination of a flat punching surface and that horsehair and foam makes a really excellent feel that you get, especially using these on the mitts. So comfort is definitely perfect with these gloves. Wrist support feels great. Obviously, when you tie that off, make sure you put some tape on there and give yourself some extra wrist support if you're looking for that. But excellent comfort. Protection and performance. Now, these are, again, combination of horsehair and foam. So you're kind of getting a trade-off for protection. If you're looking for something that's going to absorb a lot of shock, and you don't really want to feel the pain in your knuckles and the pressure, these are not the gloves for you. These are gloves for those that want feedback and pop. And you definitely get it with these gloves. That horsehair is the main proponent of this glove. That really gives you that feel of sinking your knuckles in. But you can see just how flat that punch surface gets and really conforms to whatever surface you're hitting. So, I mean, if you're using this obviously in a pro fight you know, you can definitely do a good amount of damage to your opponent laying on those two front knuckles, which is what these gloves are designed to do, right? To inflict some damage on your opponent. But for those of you that are just using it for training, using it for bag work and pad work, these are definitely more on the puncher style glove, more of a pop and feedback for those of you that are looking for that. These are perfect for that. Cost-wise, these gloves are $199 US, which to me is a bit high. To me, this is more of a $150 and between a $100 to $150 glove. And the reason I say that is the glove is excellent puncher style with a good amount of protection for this type of glove. Comfort is perfect. The issue is there's other gloves on the market that are substantially less than this. There's and I keep saying the Pro Max Combatiente I did a review on is because they're almost identical in terms of the fit, finish, and those are only 99 bucks. And so to me, it's hard for me to say, yeah, pay double for this glove when you can get something similar for almost half the price. And nothing to take away from this particular glove because I think it's a great glove, but to me, the pricing should be adjusted to maybe to the $100 to $150 range. That way it's much more competitive in this market with this style of glove. But overall, a really nice glove. I love the colors that you can choose from. You know, obviously the sizing is great, the quality's there. I just think the price needs to be adjusted a little bit to be a little bit more competitive with similar gloves in this segment. So if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you guys leave them down below in the comments box. I'll put the link in the description box where you can find this Nazo boxing pro fight gloves. See you guys next time. Peace.